Now, it's very unfortunate that Butebo district and many districts in eastern Uganda are performing very poorly at primary school level, living level, at secondary school living level, and at high school level. For so many years, we have seen our results really not very good. Apparently, Butebo was the last third in performance of PLE. Now, the issues of education in our rural districts are multifaceted. One, our infrastructure, that is in our schools, is lacking. You can find a primary school with over 3,000 students. But the classrooms, 3,000 students with maybe 5-6 streams per class, but with just a few teachers, 2-3 teachers. This morning I visited a secondary school which is government funded. They have got S4s, but there's no laboratory, there's no equipment, and I'm just wondering how they even study science. So the training, we have few teachers, we have few classrooms, we have, I think, inadequate funding to hire teachers. Even our teachers have to be retrained. I'm not sure whether they are well enumerated, but they have to be retrained to match our other schools in the urban centers. And at the moment, my fear is we are not competitive. The products we are producing are not competitive. And I urge the NRM government, Minister of Education, to look at these rural districts differently. Come and do a research and find a way of treating us in a different way from other schools, because our needs are too much. The number of kids has outstripped our infrastructure. For example, here in Butebo, we have about 62 parishes. But of those parishes, I think we have about 30% which have schools. So the rest of the parishes, the kids have to walk a long distance. And then on top of that, they walk a long distance, but I don't think there is any provision for lunch. So kids study on an empty stomach. And I don't know how effective these kids can absorb the information that they leave home without breakfast, they stay at school without lunch, and at the end of the day, they go back home hungry. So we need to look at our schools in the rural areas. We need to go back, get back to the drawing board, and devise a policy for our rural schools. Otherwise, we are losing a lot of manpower, we are losing a lot of talent, we are losing a lot of people who could be very effective to maintain our country, to maintain the economy, to do all sorts of things. Just because, one, they've got poor education. And two, even because of the poverty, the nutrition they're coming out of, and the nutrition they need during school time is lacking. So I urge the government, we need to revisit the issue of the rural schools. Otherwise, we shall continue performing so poorly like this. We just can't ignore it just because people are not doing anything. We need to find out why as a government so that we can come and do it.
I think given the role of Member of Parliament, of oversight, monitoring government programs, definitely causes friction. It is because of competing interests that you may find conflict of interest. In the case of Butebo, for example, the LOC5, I think, is the secretary to the committee, which is contrary to the Road Fund Act. It is the district engineer who should be secretary to the committee. So I'm surprised to hear from the audience that he's the secretary. Yet I gave legal advice that he should cease any position in the council to be a secretary, because that will be tantamounting to conflict of interest. Because he's already a member of the committee. So the issue is we want services to the people, and we want them delivered to the people. So we cannot agree, as you have had, this kind of engagements is a wake-up call, will help us. Maybe government can facilitate better the investigative arm, especially the office of the IGG, the regional office. Give it enough manpower, give it more resources to look into the operations of local governments. It is a pity that we started late, but there are more problems in the community than this. Financial years, government had put a ban on recruitment because it didn't have money for the wage bill. However, the ban was lifted. I'm not sure how much money has been allocated. Districts have been given a go-ahead to recruit some of the staff. Thank you. Yeah.